Hey baby, you are looking mighty fine. Hey, here at the famous Pike Pl market. I've not been to this part of Seattle since lockdown, and still bustling, but relatively quiet for a Saturday. Now, I'm here with a purpose. I'm not here for seafood or anything else like that. I'm here for Filipino food. Let's go. Well, that's just sad. So it was open. There's reviews from even a month ago said they're open, but I guess it's not open. It's pretty sad. I really wanted to go there. Home of the best Italian meatball sandwich in Washington. Challenge accepted. Can I get the best meatball sandwich in Washington?
No, sir, we don't have it.
You don't have it? I was gonna have like my second disappointment in the morning.
No way I would ever say that.
Oh, heart attack almost. And that's before the sandwich.
Yeah.
I'll eat it to go, please. Thank you.
One meatball stuff coming your way.
Thank you so much. I'll be honest, just from the way it was making it, seems like a dang good meatball sub. Whew. That is a hefty meatball sandwich. About 8 meatballs on here, sprinkled with cheese, fresh herbs, toasted bread, beautiful vibrant colors. It's giant. It's really hard to handle. Oh my God. Oh. Ooh. That is a beautiful looking sandwich. That is a delicious meatball sandwich. If I could use 3 words to describe it, meaty, zesty, fresh. Like you can really taste the fresh ingredients that went into this meatball and the sauce. The fresh tomatoes, the parsley, the cumin, the tomato sauce. I would love to have that on anything I eat. Juicy, meaty meatball. You can see all the herbs just scattered throughout the meat and the sauce, and that's responsible for all the flavor and the fresh aroma. And you put all that on freshly baked bread. This bread is something else. Just give me a bottle of olive oil and this bread, I'll be pretty happy. Also, this meatball. You can actually taste there's different blends of meat in here. This day started out pretty disappointing. Didn't get to really eat what I wanted to eat. But when you stay devoted, the food gods look out for you. I'm looking for this Filipino place, and it says it's like in this alley. Can't be right. Oh, it's this place. I drove right by it thinking it was just a regular house. Okay. Unfortunately, all they have now is Tapsilog, which is the dry beef. I had this in Davao when I was in the Philippines, but their dinner menu looks awesome. There's like so many dishes. I would love an adobo right now. You guys start serving the full menu at 4?
At 4, yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you. This is the Tapsilog, and man, I still remember that breakfast. It was raining, and I went to this like hole-in-the-wall place. If you guys never had Tapsilog before, it's dried cured beef, and I remember it being so amazingly delicious. And this looks crazy as well. A little bit of salad, beautiful egg, and all sitting on top of garlic rice. Smoky, slightly sweet, deeply savory beef with just packed full of umami. Oh, that garlic rice. If I had like 3 food wishes, I would wish all rice to be garlic rice. And they brought me over some sambal to add to this. This, another really popular dish in the Philippines. So crispy pork belly, crispy pieces of fried tofu, all soaked in this vinegary sauce. One of my happiest food days in Seattle. I didn't know when I was able to, actually go back to the Philippines. Yeah, I love the Philippines, but to have a taste of delicious Filipino home cooking, that's exactly what this is. I don't even know what I like more. Every single new bite I take, it's like a love story in my mouth. Oh my God. That pork belly is doing all sorts of things to my emotions. When I think of Filipino food, pork, obviously, the first thing that comes to mind. And that pork belly, besides going in super crunchy, it just gets more flavorful every single time you chew. I even like the salad. Like the pork and beef and egg and garlic rice and tofu is so good. The deliciousness leaked over into the salad, making that delicious by association. Oh, get the calamansi tea when you get here. Of course, no Filipino meal be complete without some pancit. This is just beyond ridiculous. First of all, texture, amazing. Chewy noodles, crunchy veggies, that delightful little burst of garlic flavor from the dried garlic. Definitely add a little sambal. Little heat, even better. In Chinese, I'll describe this as really xiang, so fragrant, aromatic. I feel like it's feeding all my senses though. It's so colorful and pretty. Must get when you come here. And it's so nice too. Just sitting here, literally in the front yard of this place. And all this, the atmosphere, the food, just such a comfortable, homey vibe. All right, so interesting development. I'm stupid, I should have just called them, but I called over at the Oriental Mart where I wanted to go in the morning. They are open, so I'm gonna go there right now. They're gonna stay open a little longer just for me to get over there, and they're packing a plate for me. This is gonna be tricky because I'm trying to drive by right in the middle of Pike's Market, and then apparently she's gonna bring the food to me. It's a miracle I found a little parking space in the middle of the market. Pretty adorable that the Filipino community, they all know each other. So the people at Musang asked me to bring a little gift basket to Auntie Leia over here.
I'll give you this one.
Thank you.
Sir.
And then this is from the people at Musang.
Okay, perfect.
Before we look at what Auntie packed for me, feeling a little full. Feeling the noodles hit my stomach a little bit. So I'm just gonna take a eating break. I'm in Chinatown right now. Quick eating break. And during the eating break, I'm just gonna go eat a shaved ice. Lava beans, oh, that looks good. Yeah, you know what? Green tea for me, please, thank you. Yikes, I found a piece of sky on the hood of my car. Seriously, this series should just be called On the Hood. Shaved ice to go. That doesn't look too bad. The mochi and red bean, sweet condensed milk. I like this place. Fluffy, gentle, soft snow. This is the perfect in-between food. This makes me just want to, like, come wintertime, just run around outside when it snows with some syrup, red beans, and my mouth open. Wow, that was totally by habit. I was scooping this, and for some reason, like, my mind connected this with soup, and I blew on it. I was like, oh, cool down. It was a beautiful day, middle of summer, about 78 degrees in Seattle. I think next week's gonna heat up, but sitting in the shade, eating some shaved ice. Can a food day be better than this? I don't know why. Every time I'm in Chinatown, I want to reference Friends. Ice, good. Mochi, good. Red bean, good. I don't think Joey would ever utter those words in his life. You know what? That scallion is really bothering me. Excuse me while I get my car washed. Ooh, there it goes. Get out of here, scallion. Now, let's see what Auntie packed for me. Wow. Oh man, I know I'm wearing a mask, but I'm a little short of breath right now. Just purely from what I'm seeing right here. I got skewers in longanisa, egg, garlic rice, mound of garlic rice once again. Oh yeah, look at the char on them beautiful skewers. I feel like the best piece is right down here with all the fat. Not many places in the world can top Filipinos when it comes to pork. Smoky, little sweet, great bits of char. This must have been fantastic when it just came out the grill. Add a bit of vinegar. Chase it with some garlic rice. You can see big old chunks of garlic actually on top of the rice. Ah, the longanisa. How I long to nestle you. Oh, that's crazy. Go get this. That is just insane. Sweet, smoky, incredibly juicy and fatty. A little bite, a little love nibble, falls right apart. Dip this in a little bit of vinegar, kind of balance out the fattiness of the sausage. Even better. So if you're looking for this place, like I got lost trying to find it, just give them a call. They're really nice people. They'll happily pack it back for you. Or if you're like me, you just want to do a drive-through, super easy too. Whenever you longanisa. The final of the lunches before dinner. Just brought it home. A Filipino food day cannot be complete without some sisig and some adobo. Hey baby, you are looking mighty fine. The only sad part about eating this here and not in the restaurant is usually sisig get bring it out to you on a sizzling plate. Don't worry though, we're gonna make this thing sizzle. Seriously, haven't had adobo in like a year. And that smell of pork and vinegar, it is driving me insane. Big chunk of potatoes. Oh, this is so good. This adobo is amazing. So saucy. The meat is a nice mix of fat and lean. The flavor is so incredibly rich. And because of the nice hit of vinegar, not too fatty. I've always said adobo is one of the most perfect rice companions ever created. And the sisig, crisped it up myself. I don't have any calamansi, so use some lemon juice. And if you never had sisig before, this is like basically a mix of all the best part of a pig. Ears, organs, random bits of meat with a little crunch of onions. I mean, I've been eating all day. You know, starting to feel it a little bit, you know, but taking a bite of each of this is like the fountain of hunger kind of food. One bite of this, no matter what you've been eating, you'll be hungry all over again. Wow. I am 100% going back to this place. I love the crunch from the ears, the nice taste of liver, slightly sweet onions, all charred together. And I know sisig is made with like the least popular parts of a pig, but I feel like these parts really maximize the flavor and diversifies the texture of pork. You get a nice crunch, beautiful organy flavor, a bit of gelatinous to glue everything together. Wow. These two are some of my favorite dishes when I was in the Philippines. In this place I just went to, holy crap, I've just been transported. I've always said if I could have a superpower, it would 100% be teleportation. I mean, can you imagine? Today I'm in the mood for Chinese food. Today I want ramen, I'll teleport to Tokyo and wait 5 hours. I mean, my body wasn't teleported to the Philippines, but my taste buds, 100% worth. Before this, I already had like 4 lunches, so I got the small portion. Now I want to slap myself. Food regret at its worst. All right, this is so good. I need a little Netflix and chill time with it. By the way, this series I'm watching again, Joy of Life. You should watch it. One of the best Chinese series I've seen in a long time. Just to remind you guys, we are still taking orders for the dumpling plushie, dumpling slippers, we have dumpling socks, dumpling backpack, all in the new store. Link is down below for you. Thank you all so much for joining me on this fun Filipino food day. Well, Filipino food day plus a giant meatball sandwich. That was a good day. A very good day. As always, all the places I went to listed down below for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again, see you later.